Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Brave Exodus video. And if you're new here, I do videos like this often. I do tier lists, I do unit composition breakdowns, I do a lot of other things like unit reviews and stuff like that, and talk about the future of the game and all that. So if any of that is interesting to you, please be sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, and all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about all the Dark Vision weapons currently in the game, and will be coming into the game as well. So there might be a few weapons that you don't recognize, and I will talk about them. So there's 3 tiers, which is what I got it down to. So first is going to be the F tier, which is self-explanatory, not going to be very useful, not very useful to invest in. Of course, this is all my opinion, but you guys wanted me to review them, so I'm reviewing them. And the middle tier will be the moderately used tier, something that you might use every now and then, but not every single time. And then the last one will be safe for investing in, which is obviously the top tier. Things that no question asked, you should invest in them because they're going to be quite useful. So let's get into it. So obviously we're in the F tier first. We're going from worst to best. So Dark Gandeva. Well, have bows ever been good in this game? Not yet, anyway. Aang doesn't count because I'm talking about the here and now. Have bows in the here and now been useful? And if you say yes, then why is Furan's Brave Shift form not very useful besides his break thing? Because bows are not very good. Bows need to be better. They need to stack a lot of things on top of bows to make them very useful. So when are they gonna make bows good? I don't know, but currently bows are just pretty bad. Thor thrown weapons, which is the next one. Thrown weapons are not very good either. Maybe in the future this might become. I'll give it that it has pretty good attack. Remember, guys, you're investing in getting this to plus 10 or plus 11, however high it's gonna go at the end of all this. So is it really worth it when you're never gonna use it? Come on, you're not gonna be using it. Dark Harp, very self-explanatory. Harps are probably one of the least used items in the game next to axes. Harps, it's a joke. It has magic on it instead of spirit. So like, it's self-explanatory, not very useful. I don't know. I'm not trying to go too deep into this, but like, it's just not very useful. You're never very I've only used a few harps and they've all been on supports and they've all had spirit on them and stuff like that, so not very good. And the same can be said for Dark Scepter. It has magic on it, and there's literally only one person that can benefit from this, which is Luna Freya, and she'd rather have her Chronicle Battle staff instead of this. So again, another weirdly awkward item that has magic on it, which typically does not have magic on this item. Instead, it doesn't have any spirit on it. No spirit. You would think that, oh, it's a staff, it'll have lots of spirit on it, like 200 plus spirit. Nope. It has magic on it, so it's not very good. And if any of that's not explanatory enough for you guys, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll explain it a little bit more in detail, but I don't think I need to explain anything else. Moderately useful tier. So like I mentioned, this will be something that you'll use every now and then, but not all the time. So Dark Falchard Spear, just Dark Spear if you want to self-expand, if you want to be a little easier on explanation. So spears are used moderately, not all the time, but they are useful sometimes, so that's why that's not in the F tier. I can see eventually maybe I would get this. So yeah, I don't think it's bad. And obviously I've used this moderately every now and then. So Dark Kaiser Knuckles is pretty useful. Not all the time, not everybody's gonna be able to use a fist, but when they can, it's quite good. And I think everybody's gonna say, hey, you can just put this on the new Tifa and she'll be quite good. Well, that's true, but she'd also like to have Dark Newish and Edel's fist as well, so you gotta keep that in mind as well. Depends on what your gear is and everything, if you can gear 300% low burst damage, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I think Dark Kaiser Knuckle is definitely good, not you're not going to be using it all the time. And the safe to invest tier, which is the last one, I'm pretty sure I triple checked all the current weapons. So we got Dark Claymore here, who's not on the global version just yet, but it'll be here soon. Dark Claymore has an insane amount of attack at 295, I think it was 290 something. It was in that high range, so that's really high, really strong. Very good, definitely worth investing in. You guys know great swords are good already. Dark Masamune, very good as well. Good katana, very high attack for a katana, one of the highest attacks in the game currently. And I'm gonna do a very quick footnote here. Do not equip this on a TDH unit, please. On the JP side, I'm seeing a lot of people do this. Please don't do it like they did. Please don't make their mistake. I saw on the first day when Clam came out on Neo Vision Awakening, I saw everybody using this. It's not worth the extra EP and attack to equip this. You're losing variance. That's what a TDH unit is powerful for the variance. Do not equip one-handed weapons on TDH units, please. I might just make like a 1-minute video just saying don't equip one-handed weapons on TDH units. The extra attack is not worth it. It's not worth it. Guys, please. Dark Gambitine, very good. Just really powerful rod, and those are pretty hard to come by, so it's worth investing in, like all these ones that are listed here. And finally, Dark Ragnarok, very big staple item, one of the first ones, but still one of the. It's old but gold. It was one of the first weapons to be released, but it's still top tier, and I don't think that'll ever change. And I don't think it'll they're improved. Like I think Globals only has. I'm not sure if they have plus 11 yet, but eventually, if it hasn't already happened, weapons will become plus 11, so it'll be even stronger. So there's not like, oh, this weapon's never going to be good anymore because, you know, power creep and stuff, but it's like self-preservation pretty much, because they're just increasing the attack on the attack and magic on these things. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below. This video went way longer than I wanted it to go, but if you have any questions, like I mentioned, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you appreciate my tier list, and make sure you subscribe if you've been holding on to subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that subscribe button, but something that may interest you if you are looking to spend. I have a membership program. I just made a new tier called the Yellow Crystal tier. I made a mistake in my previous video. I called it Rainbow Crystal. No, the Yellow Crystal tier is 99 cents. You get the chat badge, you get the membership, you get the chat badge, the emojis, and all that kind of good stuff. When I stream, you'll be more noticed in the chat, if that interests you. Thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Peace.